Yes, let's begin.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
So, yes, Aisha, first of all, let me know about your aspirations, about your work, about your education.
Okay, ma'am. So, I have done a graduation in Arabic from Jamia, Al Islamia, and then I did B.Ed. And then I have done a master's in educational planning administration. I have just master graduated in 2024 from Jamia itself. Now I have worked since 2020, like when we were having COVID. So I got a job as an Arabic educator. There is an online institute, Excellence. So I have worked there as an Arabic educator. And then when I have entered in masters, so I did have to drop the job. So I did resign. And while I was doing masters, so I thought, because I was doing educational planning administration, so I thought to start off my, own venture, because I have the idea of administration and also I have worked as an educator. So in the Al Huruf started there only in 2023. So now I am working as an educator there and also an administrator, you can say founder. Uh,
Al
yes, Al Huruf, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, what exactly Al do?
Aluroof is an online platform that provides different language courses along with the mathematics. So languages are Arabic, English, and Hindi, along with the core subject mathematics. And we provide services in UAE and in India as well.
So, you are based in India or you are based in UAE?
Ma'am, I actually live in India, but my students are from UAE. Since it's an
Okay.
online, yeah, because it's an online platform. So I take classes through Zoom.
Okay. So, like this is you are solopreneur in this, or you have a team with you.
Ma'am, yes, I am actually a solopreneur, but I have my friends that worked as an educator, like mathematics. She's also one of my classmates. And the co-founder or the one who helps with the media things. So he is also one of my, batchmate in masters. And
So,
he
like
works. Yes,
three
ma'am.
of you have started together this venture.
I have started, then, I have hired them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are the founder and it is registered or it's not yet registered?
No, ma'am, we are small entrepreneurs. So we are, on in the process. We are doing Facebook content. We are doing LinkedIn. We are working on it.
So first of all, Aisha Khan, I must tell you that if you really want to be a businesswoman and if you really want to do something that is very constructive, very rewarding, and that's going to give you revenue generation.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
first of all, we should have our identity, So far
Yes.
from 23 till now, whatever you have done is null and void. You don't have any
True.
company.
True.
Okay. You have not done any service. You
Yeah.
have not done any entrepreneurship so far. And it is not very high thing, until unless we don't enter into that arena, we always feel that this is something that is very expensive, very complicated, very high. No, it is not like that. In India, if you want to do on your own solopreneurship, I think it will charge only maybe 1,500 to 2,000 rupees. That's all. And you can have your registration, proper government registration. You will get your registration number. You will have your identity. You will have your bank account in the name of your identity. And then properly, when we come to the taxing is a very long process. Like it is a distant process, we can say. Still, you are doing on a small scale. So you will not reach to that level just now. It will take time to reach to that level. Most of the
True.
people, they think that if I have my company, I have to pay the tax. No, it is not the fact.
Okay.
Your company should earn that much amount. You have to cross that limit, then only you will be into the taxation slot. So my humble request to you is that first thing you do this. Even when
Sure.
even when I resigned from Dubai in 2019, and I went back to India, and there I joined Delhi Waqf Board as deputy director, and then the project that I was responsible, that was the starting of 16 schools, that project closed. They stopped that project. So then I left that job, because when the school project is not there, I am of no use there. So then I
Okay.
left that job, and then I started my own company over there with the name of EduFam International Academy. So that
Okay.
also, with starting that company, I also first registered.
Okay.
It was a solopreneurship. I registered over there, and then I started working training programs, online teachers training, online leadership trainings, because basically I'm a leadership trainer and coach. So I did lots of leadership training programs, teachers training programs, corporate training programs, company training programs. And then in between, I joined in Maldives as a principal. And then from there, I went back to UAE. So now I have started my own company in UAE. So in UAE also, we have started properly. First, form the company. First, you should have your registration. You should have your existence.
Okay.
Why I am telling this? Because until unless we are not registered, we are not serious. I
Yes,
was
true.
in Delhi. I was in Delhi, I think, in which month? I think 3, 4 months ago. I was in Delhi, and I organized one business meet. Like all the sisters, those who are into the business, sister brothers both, like if anybody can come, and we can display our items, our products, our services, and then we can have networking. We can
Yeah.
buy the things from each other, and we can know about each other's business. So that was in Riverview Hotel in
Okay.
Abul Fazal.
Yeah.
I booked that hotel, and I invited them, and they all came, and we had 22 business owners were there, around 22 business owners. They came. And then I asked them that, okay, if you want to collaborate with UAE, so I can facilitate the collaboration since I am in UAE. So I know the people, I know the right places, right people. So they all showed their interest. They have filled one form for the interest. And then I did one-to-one meetings with them, Zoom meeting, to understand their business so that I can collaborate. I can give them the right people. Aisha, you will
Understood.
not believe that out of those 22 people, only one business has their registration. So if you don't have registration, nobody can do anything. It is
Yes.
like as if you are not doing anything.
True.
So
True.
that one person only, then I collaborated with the UAE, and I had some meeting, and then I don't know further what happened, whether collaboration was successful or not. But anyway, I was able to do with that one person who has the business of handicrafts, like the people, those who are doing with the hands embroideries and other things.
Yeah.
So that was really a good business. So you are
Okay,
doing a
ma'am.
great job, I understand, and you are very hardworking, and you are very vibrant as well. And I congratulate you that you have taken a very right step. Uh,
Thank you so much.
yes, but you first do this. If you want help in this regard, I have some known people, those who are doing for my company, for my NGO. I can give you the number of those people. They can do for you also on a very
Okay, ma'am.
nominal charges they do, and they provide you the registration. For a single person, this is not, there is no problem, because if we are making like public company where many people are involved, then that takes lots of processes are there, lots of things are
Yes, ma'am. Please, sure, ma'am, share the numbers with me. I'll, surely contact them. Thank you so much, ma'am. Mm. Uh, okay. Ma'am, I just want to, like, I have one more questions. Like, what do you suggest me to, like, put the steps to build a strong business forward foundation in the early stages? Like, first, as you told me, that the first registration is must, right? After
yes.
that, what you will suggest me, the early stages, in the early stages.
Okay, so after that, I would suggest that first of all, you should have your business plan. Okay, a
Okay.
written document of business plan where you should very clear cut identify your customers, that who are your customers, where you want to focus more, whether you want to focus in UAE market or you want to focus in India market. And then after that, you join as many networking platforms as possible. Nowadays, most of the businesses, they come through the networking. A few years ago, I can say, or maybe a few months ago, still social media was like very effective, and now also it is effective. But networking is even more effective than the social media. when you meet the people, when you have one-to-one with them, when you tell them that what exactly you do, when you understand their business, they understand your business, then in that way you get more businesses. So try to be the part of many networking groups, especially the coaches, trainers, teachers, online trainers. So these type of, you can be the part of in-person groups also, and online groups as well. Then that is going to give you visibility. Then try to be as organic as possible. The most of the people, they just want to be overnight viral, and that for that reason they do lots of things to get more views, more likes. So instead of that, try to build your own viewership, your own followership on the organic basis. And everybody likes good stuff. If you are sharing good stuff for the people that is beneficial for them, then naturally they are going to come on your platform. Then the one more last thing, that is the most important thing, that try to build your credentiality. And credentiality comes when you provide the excellent services, since you are into the service sector. So not only your teaching should be excellent, but your dealing with the people, dealing with the customers, and dealing with the process of approaching you, like the form filling, payment, making payment, and all this, everything has to be very systematic and very smooth. Nowadays, nobody likes to go for the big forms and big procedures. Everybody wants to do the things instantly. So if you provide that facility to the customers, then they will come to you. And here nowadays, I am in Malaysia. So I went to a restaurant. Me and my husband both went to the restaurant for dinner. It was a small restaurant, Arab restaurant, and there were two girls who were managing. One was serving the food, and one was on the counter. Then we ordered something to them from them. It was grilled chicken, and one was mandi. So when we went to the payment, we said that mandi's chicken was very hard, so it was difficult to eat. We couldn't relish much, but yes, grilled chicken was good. Then she didn't take money from us for mandi. She returned the money. She said, until unless our customers are not satisfied, we don't take money from them. We insisted. We said that at least we have eaten the rice. Rice was good of mandi. Then also she said that this is for us so that we can improve. We can ensure that our service is good enough. So like that, I know the people, those who claim that if you are not getting benefit from my course, for my training, then you take money back. So they have money back policy. I know one group, that is Born to Win group. So in that Born to Win group, they are claiming this, and last 22 years they are into this business, and they have returned only one person so far. One person has said that it was not what was claim was made, that it was transform my life, that has not transformed. So they have given the money back. So that much confidence we have to should have in our services.
Oh man, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's, very much like when we were doing the administration thing in masters, so the professors did also, just said me the same thing.
Mm.
Credentiality. Okay, ma'am, as you told me to, to networking with the people. So can you suggest me some like platforms you can like the LinkedIn and the Facebook are the right platforms to network with, or just what do you suggest me to? Like if
Yes, of course, LinkedIn for the educated people, for the educational services. It is always LinkedIn, the first and foremost platform, because most of the educated people, you will find the universities, colleges, schools, professors, and HR people, and all those you will find over there. So that is the best platform. Then yes, Facebook is good because mostly in your case, your customer will be parents first, because parents have to find the right teacher for their children. So children directly cannot be your customers. So Facebook, for the parent point of view, is Facebook also good because mostly ladies, homemakers, and those, they are found on the Facebook as well. Even they are more present on Instagram. So even your Instagram will also help you. Besides that, you try to be in the physical networking groups as well. I don't know how big is your company right now, but if once you grow and you are in the position of paying some amount because there are paid networking groups as well. I am the member of one paid networking group that is called BNI. So this BNI is even in India as well. So then try to join that BNI group. So that works very effectively. In that, everybody gives the referral to each other's business. Like if you are member in my chapter, so I will find the people, those who want to learn Arabic, learn English, then I will send those people to you. And you will send the people to me, those who want leadership training programs, or the company, those who want business training programs. So you will send to me. So it works on this basis. That is called referral networking. That is BNI. So
So I'm
that
that
is,
for the, yes, I'm sorry.
yeah. So that is for the later stage. Maybe you are in the initial stage, because for that platform has some fees. We have to pay them annual fees.
Yes, ma'am. There is one more question. Actually, we are planning to, do a webinar, right? And we were thinking to how to approach school management, like in UAE, to cater their students into our outreach program. So, is it the right thing we are thinking? It is the right plan?
I think if you are thinking of approaching the management or school management, I don't think that is going to work very well, because if you are getting the people through parents, that is easier. In UAE, all the schools are under Ministry of Education. Like they have their own. Dubai has KHDA, then Abu Dhabi has ADEC, Sharjah has their own education council, and those ministries and like educational bodies are very much into the functioning and operation of the schools. So they don't allow or they don't approve anybody that is not approved by the Ministry of Education. Like if you want to be a trainer, so first you have to be approved by Ministry of Education, then only you can be the teacher or the coach or the trainer for their schools. So that they are very particular about that. So if you approach directly to the management, that may not be that helpful, because management will always give the excuse that we are governed by the ministry and ministry's approval you don't have, so we cannot entertain you. But yes, of course, through the parents platform, you can always approach. You join the parents groups on Facebook or LinkedIn, or you can even search for the parental groups online also. You can Google, and then you can approach them. Or otherwise, if you have some time, once or twice, if you have your market is UAE market, you can even travel to UAE. You can there network with the people, try to have collaboration with the people over there. So in this way, your business is going to grow. But directly approaching the school is not a good idea for UAE. Maybe some other countries, since I have worked over there and I have seen how ministry works. So it may not be. Yes, if you are organizing webinar and you are inviting them as a guest, that they can join the webinar, this is complimentary webinar, then the people can join you on webinar. That is not the problem. For that, if you want to send them the invitation, you can send them the invitation, even on the school email IDs.
Noted, ma'am. As you told that to just visit UAE and to collaborate the parents. So how it will go? Like because one of my friend is there, so he can do that. So if I ask him to collaborate with the parents, so should I do the marketing there? Uh,
What your friend do over there?
he's a teacher in Dunes International.
He's a teacher over there,
Yeah,
so he must be having tuitions, isn't it?
I'm not
He
now.
has.
He has just joined 1 month ago.
So then let him be little spend more time, because if he has joined now, then he will be in the contact of the parents. So many parents are there in his own school. Okay, then through that parents he can approach the other parents also, and then he can always have his own platform, UAE platforms of the teachers. There he can promote your flyers, your invitations, that we have that Arabic teacher, those who are providing the tuition on a very nominal fees. Maybe you can keep your fees lower than that place, so that the people will be more attracted towards you. So in this way he can help you.
Okay, ma'am. Understood. Uh, Ma'am, there is a question. What is the strategic planning for balancing short-term financial needs with long-term business growth?
Yeah, this is really a very good question because most of the startups they ends because they don't have the financial revenue generation model. So then I think for any business, first of all, we have to look at the sustainability of the business.
Yes.
Yes, and we can always go very slow. Like we should not be in hurry of investing everything whatever we are earning. So we can divide the financial in this way that, okay, now day-to-day expenses, after meeting the day-to-day expenses, we should have the corpus fund as well that will be used for the development. Like in school businesses, in school education, we always have reserve fund, that is corpus fund, that we at least minimum for 6 months expenditure of the school should be there in that. So if any unforeseen happens and anything happen and then the school doesn't have the revenue generation, so minimum at least 6 months they can survive, and then after that within this period of time they can think of alternatives or they can think of fixing the problem from where the problem has arisen. So similarly, first of all you should think that how you are going to reach to the masses. Okay, if you really want to do this, what I request you that first of how you are taking the fees from UAE. Are they paying you in dirham or they are paying you in the in rupees INR?
From INR.
So it means they are from India only, and but they are living there.
Yes, from Care. They are actually Keralites.
Okay, so better if you have your model where you can take the fees in dirham, because that will always be entirely different fees. You know, dirham is always high side. For that, if you want, I can give you the services of my company. If you need like any fees collection or anything for that, because you know your company should be there in UAE to collect in AED. Otherwise, if you don't have the company, if you don't have the bank account, then you cannot collect the fees. So we can have some understanding between these two companies. But for that, you have to have registered your company first, because we cannot collaborate with anybody. They don't have the company. Okay, because we can only collaborate with the companies. So then we can promote, like you can promote your courses on social media, and there you can use my company's name and my company's account details if in the later stage when they want to pay the fees. And then we can transfer you the fees to your account as you are giving us the services. So we will pay you as you are service giver to our company. Like you are, so we will pay back to you. So that will be in dirham. Then your revenue will be, of course, it will be higher than Indian currency. Suppose if you are charging how much normally, like suppose I take Arabic class for grade 2. Okay. So then how much do you charge monthly?
Ma'am, 3,500.
Per month, 3,500.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there very easily you can charge like one class, one subject, 500 dirham you can charge. So 500 dirham means it will be around Indian currency 11,000 rupees.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose if 5% tax also we can deduct, because UAE has 5% tax. Okay, so if we can deduct 5% tax also, then also you will be having like uh, around from 500 you can get for 450 dirham.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then I think that we can one day have meeting one to one separately on this deal, like collaboration and other things. First, you go
Yes.
for the registration. Okay, do the
Sure.
registration and then
Yes, ma'am.
let's do the things like authentically.
True.
We should not. I always feel when my sisters and brothers